Overwhelmed.
Your favorite mother-daughter duo is here with a show where nothing is off limits. Nothing is off limits. Mental health, pop culture, and the struggles of life. There's nothing they won't talk about. You'll laugh, cry, relate. You may even hate. They've got a lot to say, so listen up. Now, here are your hosts, Alexa and Carissa.
Welcome back to episode number 3 of Overwhelmed.
Hello. We've made it back from the weekend.
Oh,
and
barely.
from Texas.
I was in Texas all damn week. Well, since Wednesday. I was there for only 4 days. Today we are
We are prepared, overwhelmed, and ready to go.
Mom's in a great mood today. Just a little heads up for y'all.
I have a major headache. So, yeah.
I know, but
it's right between my eyes.
Why won't you take medicine?
I already have. Okay, we don't
I
care
literally
about all that.
said we were at the store when I got both my waters.
And nobody gives a shit. I have a headache. Let's keep it moving along.
Then why didn't you take medicine?
Okay, because I did that earlier. So you went to Texas and you found some bumper stickers.
Oh, you want me to read those?
Yeah.
Shit, okay, let's just get into that then because
this is funny to me.
I was leaving Texas yesterday and I was stopped at the gas station and I saw these bumper stickers and I was like, damn, if anybody comes here, like, we look so sweet. Like, we look like assholes. Like, people from Texas want to talk about having so much pride, and I'm not here just trying to shit on my home state. But y'all, we got to be a little nicer. This shit is not.
If you don't like it, you can fuck off.
No, dead ass, though.
Yeah, no, really, Texas is very bold. It doesn't like to, tiptoe around anything. It's going to kind of throw it out there.
It truly blows my mind. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think there's rude people and nice people literally everywhere you go.
Well, they are. They're everywhere.
But everyone is always like, oh, Southern people are so nice. Like,
yeah, that's what gets me too. Because everybody, like when we lived in Texas, everybody in Texas would say, oh, people from California are so rude.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is my honest experience.
I found them. Okay.
My experience has been that all the people that I've met in California have been extremely nice and friendly. I mean, like extremely. Like when I go in places, I talk to the people. They're very friendly. Way nicer than the people were to me in Texas. They really were. Like when I lived there, born and raised my entire life, the people in Texas were ruder to me, and everybody out here is really nice. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's weird because that's even whenever I was.
And nobody get offended by that if I know you and we live in Texas.
I'm
not
what
talking
we mean.
About you.
We're talking about.
So don't let it bother you.
Generalizations here, people. Because this is what we're talking about. Look, meanwhile, I walk into the gas station in Texas and this is what I'm greeted with. A bumper sticker that says 0 to bitch in 2.5 seconds. Then you see another one. Lifted so my dick doesn't drag.
Gotta love that.
I guess you put that on a truck.
Yeah, I would hope. Yeah, I would. Not.
Here's one that's really sweet, and this would really look good on a birthday card. It says, warning, and there's a picture of a gun. It says, if you can read this, you are in range.
Oh, that nice, warm, secure feeling it gives you,
Welcome home, but don't get too close. Shit.
Welcome home. You're right on target.
I mean, that's kind of like scary.
Could you move to the left a little bit?
I mean, I'm laughing because I'm scared. Like, how is that nice? Look, I'm not even trying to get political here, and I'm not going to. Whatever your thoughts are on guns, have your thoughts. But my thing is, why are we like telling people we're going to shoot them if they get too close to us at a red light? That's a little dramatic.
That is, I don't know, you're putting somebody on edge way before they even
because people are like,
up to you.
Guns don't kill people, people kill people. With a gun,
oh, wait, but
you have to have the gun to do it.
Okay, let me ask y'all this. And this is just a question. And I'm not one of these mean people on the highway or anything. I'm very laid
don't
back.
Let her lie to you.
No, but listen to me.
She has road rage.
Have you ever
I should
done
buy
this?
you the bumper sticker.
Have you ever done this? And I did this while you were in Texas. And I was like, oh my God. Okay, I'm driving down the highway, trying to get to where I've got to go. And I'm in Alexa's car. So it drives different than my car. So
yeah, because by the way, everybody just takes my car now.
So,
it's community
just
vehicle.
I didn't want to stop and get gas in mine. So yours already had gas. So I just thought,
burn it up. Burn my
gas
up.
Gas is only $5 a gallon.
Yeah,
so
cheap.
I'll just use yours.
Cheap.
So anyway, I'm flying down the highway, feeling like I'm in some kind of dune buggy in your car.
Thanks.
I mean, I was being respectful.
No wonder my car has fucking scratches all over the side of it.
No, okay, listen.
I say, wonder what happened.
So,
I don't know.
No, that's the first time I've taken your car. Anyway, so
okay. How many times is she gonna lie tonight?
So anyway, this car decides to do the swerve thing like into the other lane, and I'm right there. So I laid on the horn. I was like, dumbass. I flew my hand up in the air as if to wave, and I look over. The guy's super cute. So, I mean, this has never happened to me before.
Karma.
Never. Usually it's somebody, that, you know what I mean? Some old person or somebody that's, fuck you too. So anyway, I'm doing my show over here in my lane. And then, of course, the guy's cute. So then I have to try to smile and act like, oh, that's not, you were trying to hit me and I saw you and, yeah, I was just trying to say, hey.
What if it would have been Bradley Cooper?
I would have still been mad, but it just caught me off guard.
Why do you have weird experiences with cute guys in cars? Because I will never, ever forget the text message I got from you one time where she texted me, she goes, oh my God, the most embarrassing thing ever just happened to me. That was
pretty embarrassing.
And I was like, what? And she said something about, she said, I was dropping Cambry off at school or you were at a red light or something. And she said, this guy honked at me. And she said, I looked over and she said, he was super cute.
He was.
And she thought he was maybe going to flirt with her. And then did you roll down the window?
Yeah, I was started to roll my window down. I was doing the, hey.
And he goes, oh, your robe is sticking out of the car.
My damn tie to my robe was like flapping 50 foot out of the car.
She was in her night clothes in the morning.
Yeah.
And she thought he was going to hit on her. And he's like, hey, just let me know.
I'm like, thanks. So it's nice of you. Oh, yeah, I wanted to tell you about this too. This is totally... Okay, you know that trend thing on TikTok or whatever it is where they go, what would you do if I broke into your house? And then somebody will make a comment like, oh, I did
what
this.
Mom doesn't understand about TikTok is we have very different For You pages. So I don't know what's going on your side.
Okay, well, on my side, it's just like a thing. It'll have somebody dressed up funny and say like, what would you do if I broke into your house? And then somebody else will say something back. When you were gone to Texas and everything, I started thinking, hey, a little bit, I heard something, so I got a little bit worried. And then I thought, okay, I need to come up with some type of plan in case somebody ever did, like they did break in. Okay. And I've come up with an ingenious plan.
And is that a word?
Ingenious?
Ingenious sounds like it would be not
stupid.
I don't know. But what is it? It probably is that.
Well, yeah, that is true. Thought what I would do is just act crazier than hell.
I mean, I would naturally do that.
Yeah. No, but I mean like really act crazy. Like if it was like, hey, everybody, get over here. Just start
get over here.
Just weird stuff.
Hey, everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Come over here and let me lock you up in the basement.
Just saying, if you just acted crazy or it was just like, okay, look, he starts pointing the gun and you just start saying stuff like, well, that doesn't scare me. Ha ha.
I wouldn't mess around with that.
Maybe not say that. Okay, just forget what I just said.
Yeah, let's just definitely forget that.
Turn on another.
I would never say that to somebody because that's a threat. And anybody that's walking into your house with a gun in the first place is not scared. So he's probably like, okay.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I should go with a backup plan, and that's just everybody.
You can't be passive-aggressive towards robbers. They don't give a shit.
Maybe
I can ignore his text message, and he'll not kill me.
I don't mean it like that.
I don't like this.
Okay, forget it.
I don't like this.
Never mind. I don't know what I'd do.
Okay, so a while back, we were looking at old tweets, and I was like, damn, because I found out how to look up tweets like that.
Damn.
I was like,
damn, look at these old tweets.
I was like, damn.
It's like, damn, Daniel, look at these old tweets.
Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with Mom's old stupid tweets. Because
ingenious. Ingenuinous says that.
No, so I looked up, like you can look up your Twitter name and then a keyword. I looked up the keyword, my mom. And then it pulled up all these old tweets that I tweeted about, like things that my mom has said or done or whatever.
Yes.
So I was reading through these
golden words.
I was cracking the hell up, so I figured we would share some of these gems with you today. That way, when I do have blonde moments, y'all understand why. Because,
well.
You're lucky that sometimes I worry about
What
you.
Are you talking about?
I was going to say, you're lucky that you're pretty, because sometimes I worry about you.
I'm fine. No, I have these thoughts.
But then I had the second thought, like I caught myself thinking, well, no, girls are worth way more than their looks. And then I was like,
yeah,
my feminist, my feminist voice kicked in, and I was like, nah. But listen, my mom seriously just asked me how many states are in the United States.
I clearly know the answer to that, and it's 50.
It is. I had to think about it.
Yeah. So don't let her fool you with this worry about me.
I was going to say 52. 52.
Okay, next
But it's
week.
50
I don't know
nifty.
why that one was so funny.
Well, hold on. I'm getting into it.
Thank
Okay,
you.
listen. This is another famous quote. This is from 2013.
Okay.
Mom said, "The ocean is a shark's world, not ours. Just remember that." Such inspirational words.
Because it is.
Can you elaborate? And do you remember saying that?
Hey, I like how I so eloquently put that, too. The ocean is a shark's world.
If you ever write a book, it should be called "The Ocean is a Shark's World."
The ocean is a shark's world. Because it is, okay? I don't know about
be a
any of you
metaphor.
guys, but I cannot organically breathe underwater. I know it's a shocker, but
Well,
it's the truth. The sharks, they're just fine. They want to swim and do their thing where they live.
fuck SeaWorld.
Yes. Kind of
I mean, could you imagine if we were just hanging out right now and all of a sudden a shark
came
come
to
in
the
here with a
door.
net trying to get us? We're
Yeah.
having to go, oh shit, there they are again. Lock
Damn
the
it.
door.
Yeah.
Don't let them in.
Or we're sitting here and then all of a sudden something starts coming. Look, it's a
And you're like,
$100
yeah.
bill. Look
Oh, they yank you out of the water.
oh, shit. And
I'd
then they put you in their world, which is an underwater world.
And you're screaming for help, and they're
but
thinking,
you can't breathe.
and
'cause
they're
you go,
taking pictures on Instagram trying to show, look at this one I got.
yeah.
I should put this one on my dating profile.
Yeah. So you've got sharks trying to date, then they kill humans on the side for fun. I like to look at it, and I do like to go on a boat on top of the water. It's fine with me. But yeah, it's just not.
I just feel like we don't even know what the hell's down there, and I think aliens are down there for sure.
Okay, well, I don't know about. I know there's not aliens in the ocean, I don't think.
Well, any
But I do
species
know
that we
there-
don't know
well,
about is an
there's-
alien,
God
right?
only knows what down there. Bigfoot could be down
God
there.
only knows what down there.
Bigfoot could be hanging around down there. Sasquatch, old sassy. Maybe he's a really good swimmer. Yeah.
So we
his
can't
feet are
find
so
him?
big. Yeah.
What if he's like a land animal and an underwater animal? He's the first ever.
Old sassy. Dun, dun, dun.
He's a wait. What would you call it? Not bi-coastal, but he's
He would be bipolar.
no.
Oh. I mean,
he would be like
no.
bi.
Land and water. What is that?
Ladder.
Amphibian?
Huh?
What? I don't know what I'm talking about at all.
And for all we know, Bigfoot could be a dual action.
Yeah.
Dual action
Double
animal.
capacity.
Land, sea. Imagine those commercial. Do you wish you could breathe underwater, above water, all the way in the depths of the ocean, or on the rocks of the nation? Well, now
Get your new Sasquatilian 2022.
get your Sasquatch suit today. Do-do-do-do. Thank you.
He's crazy.
Next tweet we got from January 18th, 2014. I put in quotes, "It will only let me follow 2,000 people at a time. Reason number 146 why my mom shouldn't have a Twitter."
Oh, that was
She
on
went and
Twitter?
made a Twitter and followed 2,000 people at once.
Okay. Well, I thought, hey, put my name out there on the Twitter. And I didn't even know what to write, so that got deleted. I don't even have a Twitter account.
Yeah, and by the way, if you're not following us on Instagram and TikTok, please do that. Instagram at overwhelmed.podcast, TikTok at overwhelmed podcast.
Yes.
Mom decided to go on a promo tour on TikTok, and she's
You're welcome. You're welcome.
no. I start getting
It
all
took
these
me hours.
notifications on the overwhelmed TikTok, and I was
I
like,
was working.
I was like, what the hell's going
That's how
on?
you work.
Because I thought we went viral. I was like, oh shit. Then I
We
check.
could have.
Then I check it. All it is a bunch of comments of mom commenting. Okay, imagine commenting a regular comment on somebody's video, like, haha, this is hilarious. Love the video. And then she at Overwhelmed Podcast. She starts going on everyone's comments, saying her opinion on the video at Overwhelmed Podcast.
Why not? I would click on
'Cause
it.
I mean,
I would click on it. I'm trying to do a little promotional activity here.
I like the
And
effort.
thank you, everybody, really, for watching. and
Marketing
listening to
directors,
our
take notes.
Crazy asses. I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to do some organic, off-the-cuff marketing just by, so if I like one of your things on TikTok and you see overwhelmed.com, just go take a little look at
She's
it.
an
That's all I'm
innovator.
saying.
Would you
Anyway, is it
say that
working?
you're Kanye level genius?
Ooh, I don't know. That's kind of hard to say.
The next tweet. Moment of silence for my mom. She thought jalapeno started with an H.
At the time, I did. Now, I know otherwise.
And these are funny because they're dead serious. Like, dead serious.
Yeah.
My mom just asked if Kentucky was in Georgia. What in the hell?
Okay.
Did my mom really just refer to ramen noodles as ramen nudes? I'm leaving.
Well, y'all had asked me a question. I said, yeah, if y'all want, there's some Raymond nudes in there. I just meant like, shortening the word up a little bit.
I'm only referring to them as Raymond nudes.
Just keeping it sassy. The old Raymond nudes.
Oh, this is in 2019, so we're getting a little more recent here. So your excuses are running
yes.
out. Like,
Okay.
there's a point where you can be excused for old things you say. I would say about like, if it was like 10 years ago, okay. But this is 2019. My sister just asked my mom how to spell highness, like your highness. And my mom, deadass, said Hinnas. And I can't make this up. And when I read this tweet to her recently to let her know this, she said, yeah, that is how you spell it.
Okay, yeah. Because I don't know, I was thinking outside the box.
But
Okay, I
now-
was thinking something else.
But now I'm looking at how I spelled it. Highness, like High.
NESS.
Is that right?
You can talk about overwhelming and overthinking. You can overspell stuff, and you know what I'm talking
You can
about.
overstare at the
You
word and it
too
turns
have wrote
fake.
the damn word bananas and said that shit cannot be right.
I'll never spell that word
And-
wrong because Gwen Stefani.
well,
Thank you.
that's the only way I know to spell it right is
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
by listening to that back in my head again. Yes.
Me too.
But, I have looked at things and thought there's no way that is right. Like restaurant. Another one. When you
Oh, I
put
will
pen
never
to
be able to spell
paper,
restaurant.
It's like, what? And then you spell it again, and then
Oh,
it's
no.
right, and then it looks
I will-
wrong, and then you're going, who are you going to ask?
Who you
Then
gonna
ask
call?
Siri, and then I ask her, and then I get it.
I spell restaurant wrong every time. But also, here's a shout out to my little sister, Cambry, because like I said, if I ever have a blonde moment, y'all know why. And if Cambry also has a blonde moment, y'all know why. Because she's taught her how to spell the word highness. And this next
Teach
tweet
her
says,
how.
this next
Pretty
tweet
sure y'all will be all right.
This next tweet said, my little sister asked, isn't Boston in New York? My mom, no. And you're dead ass serious.
That's in Massachusetts. Boston, Massachusetts.
Wait, now I'm questioning my own self.
Yeah, so back off.
No, Boston is in New York.
Boston, Massachusetts.
Wait, did you just pull that out of your ass?
No, I just
Hold
know
on.
that out of my brain, right?
Is Boston in New York?
This is going to be funny.
Yeah, I'm about to look like a dumbass. In New York.
And then blame it on me. I like how you do that. If I ever say anything dumb, it's because of her.
No, because isn't the accent the fucking Boston, New York
yeah,
accent?
that's it.
Boston, New York. No, it is in New York City.
Well, where in the hell's Massachusetts?
What?
Where is Massachusetts?
Massachusetts is a state.
Well, what the hell is
And
Boston,
I would love
Massachusetts?
to hear you spell
have to do-
Massachusetts.
I can't even say it. Okay, look, where Boston, Massachusetts, New York? That's not
no.
right.
No, that's not right.
Well, then Boston, Massachusetts is something else.
There's two Bostons, I guess.
Okay.
The last tweet is, I just asked my mom if it's okay to put a treadmill on the second floor. And she said, yeah, if we fall through, we'll go viral.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said it like that. We'd have been fine. We were good. Totally fine.
My voice.
And we have Elmo as a guest tonight.
Dude, did you see Elmo went viral?
No, I missed that.
Elmo has been blowing up on TikTok.
What's he doing?
See, we have different TikToks. We love a good...
Since when did you turn so smart?
I put these glasses on because I wanted to see what I looked like with them on, but I don't have...
How are you going to do that? You don't have a mirror.
I'm going to watch the podcast back and see if I look good or not.
Okay.
Y'all let me know in the comments.
Oh,
Which,
okay.
by the way, you can watch this on YouTube if you're just listening to it. Do you know what a simp is, Mom?
What?
A simp?
No, the Simpsons? Like
No.
the video game?
No, S-I-M-P. Simp.
Nope.
You don't?
Mm-mm. I don't know what you heard about me. It's a S-I-M-P. What is it?
I was just wondering.
What is it?
Simp. It's like if you're like simping over somebody, like you like somebody or if they like you.
Simping.
Simping, like.
What is it? Is it stand for something?
Mm-hmm.
That's just something you say out
Simp.
loud.
Like, yeah, you're being such a simp right now. You're a simp. Like, if you're like, oh, I really like this person, or like, oh, they're so cute, or oh, this or that, you're a simp. Like, you're simping. Like, you're crushing.
Oh, that's the weirdest shit.
How
I've
did
ever
y'all used to
heard.
say it when you were in school?
When you had a crush on somebody?
Yeah.
You had a crush on somebody, or oh, I like him.
Well, y'all used to say weird shit like, we're going together.
Well, yeah.
Where the hell y'all
I
going?
like this is how we would go together. Hey, it would be somebody else come over and ask you, hey, Sean wanted me to ask you if you wanted to
Go with
go
me.
with him. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, then you never made contact with this person ever again. But you were going together.
Dude,
that was it.
Do you remember
That
your
was it.
relationships and like not relationships, but little boyfriend, girlfriend stuff
yeah.
or whatever when you were young?
Yeah, hilarious.
Dude, no, because when I think back on it, I was like, damn, why didn't you teach me some self-respect? I was desperate at one point. I literally remember telling this dude that I would give him my Live Strong, Lance Armstrong bracelet if he didn't break up with me.
Oh,
because he broke up with me, and I said, I'll give this to you if you don't. Like, damn, bitch, take the L and walk away. Like, we're not begging for these men.
You were just didn't know.
And guess what, y'all? Like Jack Harlow said, I didn't peak in high school. I'm still out here getting cuter. And everybody I had a crush on, and sorry, I'm not trying to be mean, they got uglier. And y'all broke up with me. Y'all rejected me. And they're still all in my DMs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I bet they are now. It's like they try to act like none of that shit
10 years
ever
later,
happened.
the power
What?
that I hold.
Hey. Yeah.
Except I did DM my middle school crush back. Because I don't care. I did DM him back. You know
did?
the one I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Because he was my middle school.
I
just think it's funny now because I'm like, haha.
It's funny you say that because I had, and I will lay it out there and throw it on the line. On Facebook, I haven't even checked any of that in forever. So just for fun, went back like 2 nights ago and looked at some of my messages.
Mm-hmm.
Got this guy on my messages. Hey, how have you been doing and all this? I'm like, what the hell? This is back from, I don't even know how long ago that it was. And I'm thinking, this guy didn't even give me the time of day. This is like 20, 30 years later. And what the hell do you want now? Why even message me? No. Why would I?
Oh, yeah. I have people from high school that like never talked to me, or not saying like people didn't talk to me, but like just those people who, you liked them if they didn't like you back.
Yeah, because they were popular back then, and then all their good looks left, and now they've turned into a whole other person. Yeah, it's kind of like not trying to be mean, but I thought you had a whole nother face. You know what I mean?
I'm not trying to be mean either. I'm not trying to be mean either because like
you're not the same person.
I don't like to judge people based off looks at all. I'm just saying if you directly hurt my feelings.
Yeah, I'm saying they open themselves up to get.
Then I'm sorry that I feel the way that I feel.
I mean, I don't care. I'll be as nice as possible. I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to do all that. But if you piss me off, then I might. You're opening yourself up. You are opening yourself up.
But also, we also need to not open it back up. You can't put the bad energy out there. We got to stay on.
Oh, yes, I can.
No, we got to stay.
Yes.
We got to stay on a higher vibe.
I am. I'm not a negative person. But if negative people piss me off, then they are in danger. I'm just saying. You want to endanger yourself? Don't fuck with me. That's all I'm saying. I am like a shark, left alone, a creature that's just fine swimming by itself. But now you want to come dangle your legs and your bullshit in front of me?
Dangle your hook.
Some shit might happen. I may have a swim day that I just swim by you and not worry about your smart ass comment. Then again, I might have a day where I eat you alive. Just saying. It's whatever you want to do. So if I'm left alone, you're not going to get anything from me. But if you have hurt me in the past, but no, I'm not. I like nice, fun.
I really love nice people, funny people.
Oh, I do too.
I love everyone until you're mean.
Yeah.
That's it. I get in this headspace where I'm like, oh, like, okay. And I can just cut off my emotions.
Oh, I can.
It's a superpower.
Like emotions abort. Yes. Emotions. I get this heat feeling. It's like you can hear it. It's like a movie. It's like you get the signals. Here come the red ears. Yes. The warning light is on, so the ears start to burn. Then you get this sensation over the top of your head. Yeah, that you're going, I hate this person. I mean, this person.
It's like my stomach drops and then it starts to go, rises the heat. And then I do all that. And then I go, you know what? Oh.
Okay.
And when I'm silent, I am done.
Yeah, that's not a good sign at all.
And to be clear, it's like, I'm all for communication is my thing. Like when the door gets shut, the door is locked.
Oh, you don't even know how done. It's like the Chernobyl. I can't even talk. Chernobyl effect.
Like SZA said, and if you wonder if I hate you, I do.
If anybody has that question in their mind, look, does that person
I don't really hate
me?
anybody.
If anybody has that question of if I hate them or not, the answer is yes. I do. If you have to think that and say, oh, yeah, Carissa, I haven't heard from her in a while. I wonder if she hates me. If you say that, yes.
Oh, that's a little strong and
no,
harsh.
it's not. Why?
So everybody you haven't talked to in a little bit, you hate them?
No, I'm saying if anybody said in their mind, I wonder if those exact words went through their mind. I wonder if she hates me. Not if everybody knows that I don't do a lot of talking all the time with people. I did the best friend and the buddy thing in high school, and now I'm just kind of like, if we'll be friends, let's talk, let's hang out, and then I'm going home.
I do want to bring something up, and I'm going to be very vague about it because I know, because we've been talking about dating lately. I know we talked about the first
went
podcast.
on a date this weekend. First one.
Well, I was going to bring it up and be vague, but never mind. You told me we didn't. She told me before this we weren't going to talk about it.
Well, I don't care. You can ask whatever. You can't ask me up front. It has to be in the flow of the conversation. This is a genuine conversation, folks. This is not pre-made. I know you thought this was all
this is not scripted. This is all improv.
I know it looks so professionally done that scares you how good we are.
We're just this talented on the spot. We don't mean to be alarming or intimidate anyone.
Sorry about it. This is just how
kind of a
roll.
big deal. So I wonder, what is like a standard for like texting whenever you're an adult, technically, like if you like somebody? Because what's funny to me is me and Mom have talked about it before, and I'm like, I go back and forth on this because I'm like, if I genuinely like want to talk, you can't talk today.
I can't either. I can't either. I don't know what's going. And what's funny is this is like a therapy session to me. I'm actually in a better mood.
Me too.
Because I was not earlier. I was like a shark that had been brought on land. Land shark. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
Our merch, land shark.
Yes. We are getting merch out
We should get merch that says the ocean is a shark's world.
Yes. And I just live in it.
Okay, but listen. So I was like, I go back and forth on this because I'm like, if you really like somebody and enjoy talking to them, you probably do want to talk to them every day. Because you're like, oh, I can't wait till they text me in the morning, or if you text them in the morning, whatever it is, when are they going to text me, blah, blah, blah. It's like exciting. Right. But then I do understand that feeling of like, I don't want somebody to like overwhelmed, and like I don't want to feel like I'm being suffocated. But then I was like, well, if you really like the person, I don't think you would feel suffocated because you'd just be excited. And then Mom goes on a date and tells this man like, oh yeah, I'm not a everyday type of person.
Everyday person. No, I'm not.
And I was like, oh, I understand that.
So he showed me.
So then I asked her today, I said, has he texted you today? Because they went out 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
And she said, nope. And I said, well, you did tell them you're not an everyday type of person.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, this is confusing for everyone involved.
I try.
Does he not want to overstep your boundary? Because if so, that's a respectful person.
He seemed like a very respectful person. But I can safely say I can be an overwhelming person.
I think I am too.
I'm like a lot.
I'm a lot.
Because I don't.
And there's a quote that says, if I'm too much,
you're not enough.
No.
That's my quote.
The quote is, if I'm too much, go find less.
Okay, well, my quote is, if I'm too much, you're not enough. I like that, and I just made it up.
Mean.
No, it's not. If somebody's telling you what I just said.
You might be too much for some people, but you might be perfect amount for the other person.
And I know that.
But that person might not be able to handle big personalities.
My personality does live large. I just have a very big person. And I'm not going to downplay who I am or my personality for anybody, because God forbid that I had to unleash this at some point and somebody thought I was meek and mild and, oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. So voila. And
voila.
I'd rather find out right
that was
off
like
the bat.
double entendre. Voila. It's like saying voila and voila.
Voila. Oh.
At the same damn time.
I do like it.
Thank you.
But I'm just saying, here it is. Here I am. And it's fine with me if somebody doesn't want to talk to me. Don't. I'm like I say, I'm not going to make somebody. I don't want to be around anybody that doesn't want to be around me.
Yeah, true.
And so, I take care of the shit pretty quick. It's either you do or you don't deal.
Yeah.
So, the offer is only on the table for 24 hours.
Okay, well, you can't tell somebody I don't want to talk every day and only give them 24 hours.
Or can you?
No, because then he's going to be like, was that every day since we just saw each other today? That's
just common sense. You don't have to have a full-on conversation. It can be just like, hey, something.
If you're listening and you want to comment, please. I want to know like how much you think is like an appropriate amount of texting. And there's no right answer. Because I'm sure everybody does it different. I just wonder like, how much do people text when they're older? Like, is it an everyday thing for y'all? Or is it like, every once in a while you just update, like, what are you doing? And then you make plans to meet up in person? Or would you rather have conversations on text? Like,
Sometimes I want to text. Sometimes I'd rather talk.
I'm like a
which is
voice
rare.
notes type of person. We're going to play Never Have I Ever.
Okay.
And this is either going to be fun or not, but we're about to find out together.
Let's do it.
Are you? And you have to be honest. There's no lying in this house. In this
Mhm.
house, in this studio.
Whatever.
Like, don't back down.
I'm not.
So we're going to start off. Never have I ever ghosted someone.
Okay, what do you want me to say? Yes, I have.
Yeah, you answer the question. Never have.
Okay.
Have you or not?
Yes, I have. More than once. I know that's terrible. But
Okay.
I've done it.
Why?
What about you? Because why did I? Because I wanted to.
No, but why?
Because I didn't want to talk to him.
I mean, did you give them any kind of explanation or you just
Nope.
stopped?
Just complete disappearance.
Was it people you met in person or just people like online?
No, just people like that I don't want to get to know, and I thought I did, and then I decided against it.
Yeah.
You know, and no,
Yeah.
it wasn't me being mean. It was just me like looking out further into who this person was, and then I didn't care to
Yeah.
explore it, and they just kind of seemed like an asshole.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, like this guy said, what kind of relationship are you looking for? And I said, oh, just not really sure. Just want to hang out with somebody and see where it goes. And his reply was, oh, yeah, kind of like an old pair of jogging pants that you can hang out with and put on whenever. And I was like, question mark, question. He goes, yeah, that's what I'm looking for too. And that was the
Ew.
last time I said anything to him.
That makes
Who
you
would-
feel great about
I know.
yourself.
Hey, how are you? I'm just an old pair of jogging pants. How are
Use
you?
me when you want me.
Say, throw me in the corner. It's fine. No, you don't have to wash me. I'm an old pair. Old,
Yeah, what the
comfortable pair.
hell?
Yeah, just it doesn't matter. Leave me wherever. I'm just a piece of shit. Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah,
Why would I have to explain myself over that?
Did-
I wonder why she didn't text me back.
I mean,
Like an old ass pair
Maybe
of dirty
the joke-
socks with a hole in them. I mean,
the joke
Yeah.
missed the mark. I think I know what he means, but execution,
well, I didn't. Yeah, that was
0
not
stars
good.
for me.
And if you can't at least represent one good joke with a follow through on it, then we're not going to make
You
it.
know this is an audition, and we are in the
Yes.
industry.
Sorry about it, pal.
Can we talk about how many times people want to say out in California the word industry? Are you in the industry?
I had a friend of mine that I've known for I don't know how long tell me she was in the industry like I didn't know that.
No, people always.
That was embarrassing.
What do you do?
know I'm in
Oh,
the
where-
industry.
I'm in the
What?
I'm in the industry. I'm like,
Right?
who's not in the industry in LA?
I don't know.
What is this industry we speak of?
Well, you know how in Texas they say I'm in the field, the oil field or oil industry.
But that's an industry. I mean, people in California are like,
Just the
yeah.
industry.
I also work in the industry. So I'm like, great. I started a new casting job today, which I do like freelance casting producer stuff. So I find people for reality shows.
She freestyles casting. Yo, 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 yo.
Oh yeah, I actually am casting for if you're a silver fox man. I don't know if you'll see this in time, but 45 to like 57 years old, single, attractive, and not shy.
No, it's not for me. It's
No,
for-
but hey, email us, and if you don't get to make it on the show in time, maybe you'll be good for my mom. Never have I ever used a fake ID. Have you?
I used my mother's driver's license when I
yeah.
was 15. Got pulled over by the police. I can't believe she let me drive to the mall.
Yeah.
And the reason I had her driver's license is because back then, you know, you would write a check, like an actual physical check, and you would have to have an ID. So she gave me her check and her ID, and I went to the mall, got pulled over, handed it to the police officer, and he wrote my mom a ticket.
I can't believe he didn't notice
He wrote
that wasn't
her
you.
a ticket. Yeah. And I had to go back home and tell my mom, hey, guess what? You got a ticket.
Did you have sunglasses on?
No.
How did you get away with
But-
that?
I don't know, but I did.
Damn.
Yeah.
Good.
Huh?
That's I would have been
Crafty.
scared. I would have been scared. I can't lie.
I'm sure I was at the time, but I was only 15. What was I doing in a car? I'm mad at the irresponsibility of the whole damn thing.
Well,
How could I have been so irresponsible
tell you what-
driving around at 15?
Okay, I did it too. Did I ever tell you what I did whenever you first gave me my car?
No.
Because this was back when I turned 16. And so I think my dad was like working out of town and my birthday was coming up and he was going to be out of town for my actual birthday. So y'all gave me my car like
Yeah.
3 weeks earlier or something.
Yeah.
So I was not expecting it at all. So I was 15. We get home and y'all surprised me with the
Yeah.
car, whatever. So I think my best friend at the time, Lacey, lived like one neighborhood over.
I loved Lacey.
Me
Gosh,
too.
She cracked me up.
She's literally hilarious. Like we had so much fun. But she lived like one neighborhood over, maybe two. Like it wasn't far. One night I was like, oh, can I go to Lacey's and like take my car? And you were like, yeah, you can. And you were like, you promise you're just going to Lacey's? I'm like, yeah, duh.
Lies.
And it wasn't that far. I can't believe you didn't go check. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, you just trusted me, which is good.
Yeah.
I guess. But
apparently not. What'd you do? Come on.
We took the car. Okay, so remember when I used to hang out with those boys from Bridge City?
Yes.
Like I had the biggest crush.
Cain and Abel or whoever they were.
No.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
That's
about.
not their names.
Kind of.
But I used to have the biggest crush on this guy from a school that was like towns over from me. So like I never got to see them at school or anything. It was like very rare that we'd ever see them because it was like
Joseph in his multicolored coat.
No, but like you know what I'm saying. I didn't usually see them. So we would like talk on Facebook and like MySpace and stuff. We would like text and on the phone. And so that night they were like, oh, y'all should come meet us in Beaumont at Buffalo Wild Wings. And so we did. I drove to Buffalo Wild Wings in Beaumont, which was the town over, in my car with Lacey. Then we got in their car. I'm pretty sure they were smoking weed. And we drove around.
What?
Yeah, I was living my life back then.
Lying your ass off.
God, I got away with a lot.
Yeah, you did. You thought you were going to get away with the bullshit about falling off that four-wheeler. And I knew. Yeah, that still really pisses me off. I mean, like, I could transform back into being mad right now over that one.
Okay, so she
really could.
My mom was really weird about stuff growing up when I
don't know. Really weird about you riding on a four-wheeler with some kid on concrete down the road.
Well, the thing was, like, she would always call people's parents. It's talking about guns again. I don't know what this episode is.
I would have to call the parents to make sure they didn't have guns in their homes. And if they did have guns in their homes, make sure they were locked away. I mean, I did do
she would ask him. I specifically remember her doing this if like it was somebody new that she didn't know or that we'd only met a few times. She'd be like, oh, no, this is a weird question, but do y'all have guns? Mm-hmm. Are they locked up? Do y'all have four-wheelers? She's not allowed to ride it. I'm like, shit, Mom, thanks. Yeah. I understood the gun thing, but I'm like, four-wheeler, come on.
Yeah, okay, and what happened with it?
So then we're at my friend's house.
This is why I said none of them.
Yeah, like I was at my friend Tara's house, and her house was like the hangout house. Like random people would come through, whatever. So I don't know if it was her four-wheeler or one of her friends, but we were there, and Mom did tell me specifically, don't ride the four-wheeler, because she lived on concrete. Right. And so I said, okay. So I did it anyways, obviously.
And guess what?
I was on the front of it. And there was too many of us on there. And we weren't even going that fast, but because there was so many of us, she slammed on the brakes and I fell off and then she ran over my foot with the four-wheeler. Mm-hmm. So my foot is like, it looks terrible. There's like blood everywhere. I cannot walk. But I didn't know what to do because I'm like, well, shit, she did tell me not to. I know I'm going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
So then I call her and this is what my dumb ass said. I said, I was running down the street and I fell.
Yeah. How fast she was running. I mean, it should have been running like 90 miles an hour. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. That just worried me a lot in Texas. It always scared me.
I know. I mean, I get it. I do get it for sure. But that happened.
It's like, yeah.
Oh.
What?
Rihanna's pregnant.
What?
Just throwing that in there. With A$AP Rocky.
Really?
They had like a full paparazzi pic, like, she's pregnant.
Oh, that's good.
It is, but also now.
I guess. I don't know.
No, it's great, but I'm like, my excuse lately has been, because remember we talked about like, oh my gosh, when am I going to have kids? Like, do I have to plan this out? Whatever. And I've been saying, well, Rihanna doesn't have a kid yet, and I know she had talked about before wanting one. So I was like, and she's in her 30s, so like, I'm fine. I have time.
You're not even anywhere near your 30s yet. So it's
I'm 27.
27. Yeah, that's not 30.
But it's near.
Okay.
I'm still in my 20s, but
yes.
I'm just saying it gave me time because I was like, okay, Rihanna hasn't done it. I'm good because she's a queen. But now she's done it. That was something else I did want to talk about, though, too, about like the marriage and kids thing. Because when I go back to Texas, it's weird because seeing people who I haven't seen in a really long time, we went wedding dress shopping. And one of Taylor's friends is somebody that I had grown up with. Like, we went to school together. And then, like, I went to her house when I was little. And she's almost 28 now, has a kid, like married. And I get it. It's normal for people our age, but I'm like, it's weird because you remember people how the last time you saw them. I feel like I'm still like 21 half the time.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I don't think I'm ever going to act old. I don't want to.
I don't think so either. I think that runs in your
I'm just going to be like, yeah, I'm
family history.
83. What's up? I'm not slowing down.
Well, that's how your great-grandmother was. She was talk about
like Jane Fonda is still a baddie, and how old is she?
In her 80s, right?
Like, and she's pretty and
she looks good.
She looks damn good, and she's funny, and like I love listening to her stories and interviews.
Yeah, to me, it's not about the age thing; it's about how you act. like grandma, she used to get mad at old people that were her age that would use walkers and stuff. She'll go, oh, shit. They don't need that. They can walk. And I'm like, Grandma, they might not be able to. They're 80-something years old. That's a bunch of bullshit. And then one time I asked her, there was this man that used to come into, we had this movie store a long time ago. Anyway, my grandmother was in it. It's a long story. But this man kept coming in there, and he got Grandma's phone number, and he was like, can I call you sometimes or whatever? And she was like, yeah, that's fine. And then after he left, I said, Grandma, why don't you want him to call you? What's the deal? Why don't you hang out with him and go out to dinner with him or something? And her exact words were, shit, Carissa, I already got rid of one old son of a bitch. What do I want with another one? That's my words of advice from Grandma. And because now I will have to admit that Grandpa was quite the son of a bitch. He was quite the assholeian. He was not very nice. And so I can see where she was like, shit.
If we didn't have birthdays, if we didn't know how old we are, like, how would you act? And really, you would just act based how you feel. So why would I start going, should I do this if I'm this age? It's like, I can't adjust my personality to a number that I've been on Earth. I don't understand.
It doesn't make any difference. You don't have to.
No, I know. But
I'm now instating that law. It's called the you don't have to law. The you don't have to.
We're at the end of the episode here, and I know last time we did say we were gonna do advice from the Chaos Cup, but let's just look at this episode today as a freestyle. We don't have anything today. My phone's dead. I will gather answers for next week. So follow the Instagram.
We'll do like more questions next week.
Yeah, follow the Instagram. We will I'll post like prompts and stuff throughout the week. So it's at overwhelmed.podcast. You can DM us or answer the prompts, and maybe you'll be in the next episode.
Send smoke signals, do whatever you got.
However you want to do it, we're here to help.
We'll be able to read.
Follow the Instagram. Follow the YouTube channel. Follow what is the other platform?
TikTok.
Oh, TikTok. Follow TikTok and all of our accounts, and you can be overwhelmed.
Yay! Join us on the crazy ass adventure of staying overwhelmed. We'll never know.
And share this podcast with a friend if they're overwhelmed, unprepared, stressed out,
and just don't know what the hell they're doing in life.
If you need somebody to listen to while you're riding in the car, turn us on, and you'll probably feel a little bit better about your life.
You'll probably be like, oh my God, my life isn't that bad.
Listen to us when you're working out. Work on your goals.
Oh my God, that's one thing I do want to put out there, and I'm going to do it today. I'm saying it right now out loud to everybody here. You want to hear it?
Yep.
Okay. After I eat pizza tonight, after I get home, I'm starting this weight loss journey. These COVID pounds have got to go. And I'm being serious because I know it.
These COVID pounds have got to go. Hit the road.
COVID sign. Yeah, okay, that's over with because I am going to start Tuesday. And I'm going to...
I want to get back on my grind.
I'm going to actually weigh. I want to see if I can lose some weight because I've got to.
I want to try to see if I can get in the best shape possible.
I'm just going to start with a couple pounds here and there. I'm not trying to do the...
I am going to become a bodybuilding competitor and travel to every nation and compete on every stage, and no one will be able to stop me.
Alexa will be too big to fit the chair.
Next time we come in, I'm going to have to take up the whole center away from the microphone.
Look, and I'll just be like, I've lost 5 pounds. Alexa will be,
can we get a bigger mic?
Look at the guns. Welcome to the gun show.
I was gonna say, I got 2 damn extra tickets to the gun showlian if you want to come.
Gosh, you are amazingly have the best body in the entire
planet.
I eat
protein for lunch, breakfast, dinner.
And also roadkill as a snack.
Ooh, I don't like that.
I don't either.
And that's a wrap on Mom taking it too far. Bye.
Okay, everybody, thanks for listening to our bullshit again.
I don't know what just happened.
I don't either, but we're going to go.
Love you all. Okay, bye.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time.